Johnson Valley, California. A typically remote stretch of the Mojave Desert located out in Southern California. Each year, in late January and early February, this remote stretch of desert turns into its own city. This city ends up with its own infrastructure, its own vendor village, its own restaurants. Spectators come from all over the country and all over the world to watch people challenge themselves in what's been billed as the hardest single-day race in the country. Another thing that makes this event so unique is the fact that a lot of the recreational off-road trails are still open throughout these weeks of racing. The nightlife out at King of the Hammers can include everything from live music to some of the wild parties that take place out on the trails each night. In the past, we've also got caught up in some of the nightlife out at King of the Hammers, as well as some of the wreck wheeling. It's a blast. There's so many fun things to do. However, in my videos this year, I really wanted to focus on the racing. This was our first time ever racing out there. I also wanted to focus on some of the other stuff that goes on, some of the stories that you don't hear about that take place out on the race course. King of the Hammers has the highest attrition rate in off-road racing, meaning most that start these races are not going to finish them. Breakdowns out on the race course are very common. So what happens after someone breaks down? Well, a lot of times these are the stories that don't necessarily get told. So, unfortunately, we got the call that the car was broke down in outer limits, and they were trying to drive around some other traffic that had gotten bound up and twisted up the rear driveline. We went hiking through the hills with the GPS to find them. We got be able to drive this thing out of here because it would be a tough winch fest. Plus, we can't get on course while it's active to try to winch us out of here. So, just an interesting turn of events. It's unfortunate, but it's the way this goes. This stuff's really tough and it's hard on things. So. We were able to find Paul down in outer limits. At the same time, we were able to catch Kyle Cheney coming through, leading the race. I couldn't believe that we were seeing a side-by-side leading the 4400 Unlimited class. I thought I would never see the day. Not long after, we see Lauren Healy coming through. I couldn't believe it. After all that time they spent in the pit, he's back in this race, and not only that, he's sitting in second place at this point, working his way on trying to catch up to Kyle Cheney. At this point, Paul is out of the race, but you can see Paul's back there spotting every driver that comes through. Not long after Lauren Healy goes through, Brett Harrell's on his way coming through in a Horschel-built chassis. Now this is awesome. Brett was upside down on another trail not long ago, and here they are, back in this race. Now this is what I'm talking about when it comes to sportsmanship. Paul could be sitting on the side just messing around with his car, but he's still out there helping all these other drivers get through this spot. This spot can be kind of tricky and it can trip people up. He's just trying to help everybody get through here. Now we've got JP Gomez coming through as well, right behind those other three. Now one thing about this is, on corrected time, JP Gomez started way after everybody else.
For too much, tell us. We'll tone it down. Hey, did you bring shirts with you? He drinks Bud Light when he's at home.
As Mitch is trying to get the car fixed up, we ended up with some spectators that came out of the hills.
I thought it was in this back.
Here's another really good example of Paul and Mitch helping out. As Levi Shirley was coming through this section, he blew a rear tire. And instead of having those guys try to replace it out here, Paul and Mitch jump in and help them replace the tire. Once again, none of us could help replace the tire, but since they're in the race, they could.
How's the ride been?
I don't know what the fuck I just cut it on. We haven't cut any tires all day.
I was wondering the same thing.
Oh, thank you.
It wasn't you.
Okay, thanks.
This guy shot it.
That's right. Yeah, where's your gun?
I brought my blowgun, bro. I put it away. He blows everything.
Spike strip back there?
Stop sticks. We got the stop sticks. We're the new media crew. Just so happened you blew one here. We need a contest. What did you break in turkey
falling off.
You can go hop in. No.
Okay, thank you guys.
You were stuck in turkey claw, right?
Tire.
We gotta yell.
They're gonna finish it off.
Hey,
The battery's like broke on the
You got
impact.
something on the ground underneath the
Oh, what?
tire there. Hold on. Battery's broken.
You got that impact down there?
Hey, you got a battery here? No, we
Hey, Paul, I'll put that jack in.
Oh, yeah,
You gotta put the foot in first and pin it.
Yeah, I got it. I've been helping the shit out of you guys. I don't know how to operate that. Can we just roll it on the track?
Paul and Mitch finished putting the tire on so the co-driver can jump back in and get suited back up. Once again, this is that type of stuff that you won't see on the live feed or on other videos. This is a great show of sportsmanship, and it really shows how everybody groups together to help each other out, even if their day is over.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all.
You're welcome. Hey, you guys kick ass. Finish it, huh? Biggest fans, baby. Yeah. You and Daddy. Right there, Paul, right behind the tire. What's up?
As Cody Addington works his way through this section of trail, we hear that sound nobody wants to hear.
The way that's chattering. They're droning this guy here in a minute.
Now out here on the race course, racers can help each other. They can help winch each other off, they can help work on each other's cars. However, they cannot take any help from outside spectators, pit crew, or media. Hate to see that Cody broke, but some of these other drivers trying to get them through. Then Levi Shirley blew a tire. Those guys helped him change up. At this point, Cody only had rear-wheel drive. However, his winch still worked, so he was able to help winch this other driver who got stuck in this spot out of the way. We got quite the car pileup going on in here.
another car gets stuck in the same spot. So once again, the drivers group together to help winch them backwards. Cody is able to get his car moving again and back it up enough that the other cars can get by now. It's getting late in the day and there's still groups of cars continuing to push through, hoping to get back into Hammertown to finish their day. After Cody was able to get his car cleared up out of the course, he decided to give this young spectator a gift he'll never forget. How awesome to give this kid a panel that he can hang on his wall or put somewhere to remember this day.
You could beat it out some, or it's even better if you do it like that. Come by our camp later, I'll sign it for you. All right, so definitely, you want to carry that package? Yeah. Battery? You got it? All right. That's fucking awesome. Here, let me get a picture with you. Parts, you have a sharp one, right? Did you hear him? I'm just letting you know, we totally had this line. Here, let me take a picture. Oh, you did? Let me take a picture so we got one.
At this point, Paul was able to get the car moving again by replacing the rear driveline. Unfortunately, when the rear driveline broke, also a front axle shaft broke, so he wasn't able to continue on even after replacing the rear driveline. Recovery out west, yeah. They were able to get the car and drive it back off the course and get Cody's car off the course as well. At this point, we just needed to make our way back to Hammertown. It's unfortunate that this is the way this race ended. However, this race can be a heartbreaker.
No, what the hell are all these people doing out here?
Well, you should have seen the crowd earlier. There's like 20 of them up there.
How'd they even get in there? That's like way.
They bought fake media vests. We thought they were course workers. We're trying to avoid them.
Those are the guys you're talking about? Yeah, they fooled you.
They're like, oh yeah, we get on race off the cattle and we get in and run.
Tell me
Yeah, bring a group of people through.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. We got a lot of good footage, a lot of crazy stuff when you're down here by the course, seeing everybody drive by and all the drivers helping each other out, even if they're out of race. So pretty cool sportsmanship.